we got enough time to sort out all the facts. Hold up just a minute. Been looking for some help just to find myself. Yeah. Been losing my focus like 1,000 times before. Can't take this anymore. Cause I've been looking for something to change thoughts into motion. Been waiting way too long. Yeah, waiting just for somebody to love and to surround me and to handle my emotions. I was out waiting for something.
Make sure it's on and recording.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Chrissy, and this is Kevin, and this is Everyday Tidbits. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are in the far post from my house. Took me about 40 minutes to get here because it's Sunday and there's no traffic. So I'm so sorry that you had to wait 2 weeks for another vlog with us today, but it is here, so yay! Kevin actually ate breakfast before he came in.
Yes.
So we are not going to Barron's today, and I brought my breakfast because I always bring breakfast just as a backup, just to make sure in case we can't go anywhere for breakfast, I have something. So
poopy patties.
Kevin has not seen the vlog from last week where he almost killed me, so we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it now and chill out for a little bit. I just did the narcotic expiration log with this thing here, and yeah, so we did our morning things that we have to do. We just put our stuff out in the truck. Another unit in the system is on a very serious accident, overturned with ejection and entrapment. So I'm just thankful that that's not us, because it is literally like freezing out. It's 23 degrees, but we're supposed to have beautiful weather today other than the cold, so we'll see what the day has to bring. Kevin's gonna take a little resty poo.
I'm gonna watch the best tidbits ever. I think it was
Atmosphere.
Hazardous atmosphere.
Hazardous atmosphere. He almost killed
Yes.
me. So he wants to see his atmosphere debut.
So I ate healthy, so I wouldn't have an atmosphere problem today. But those plant-based veggie bomb things over there, I have a strange feeling it's going to be reversed atmosphere today.
It's broccoli with veggie cakes that I found at Costco. If you check out my Instagram, everyday_tidbits, I'll tell you all about it. I'm about to eat my breakfast.
Which stinks worse than my butt did last week. It smells like violent broccoli death in here. I'm going to text your daughter and find out what she does to you when you have this broccoli death gas everywhere. This is not fair. This is retaliation. This is some crazy warfare that I'm going through in this closet this week. I'm going to start my own Everyday Smell Bits channel, and I'm going to fight the power of this. This is not fair to me. My life is over. I can't smell. I'm going to have fiery broccoli in my nightmares. This is what happens to me every other Sunday, people. I can't believe it.
There's going to be people walking past our office like, what is going on in here?
They're calling 911. Workplace violence. There's something in the paramedic closet going on.
I don't fart, so he has nothing to be worried about.
Lies. Sheer and utter lies.
Have you ever heard me fart on a ship?
Lies.
Never.
Lies.
I'm a lady. I'm trying to get a freaking
I'm going to go to the
out.
store and buy some crazy spray and spray it all over you.
Help me. I can't get.
No, I can't, because right now I can't function with the level of broccoli in this atmosphere.
Wait a minute. There's a lone ketchup.
Oh, look at that. Oh, here's some more ketchups. Oh, ketchups.
What?
You're putting ketchup on your broccoli?
On my eggs.
Those aren't eggs.
That's an egg.
That?
That's a veggie cake with eggs.
A veggie cake?
Alright, so, yeah.
Alright, so, I'm gonna stink Kevin out with my veggie cake butt stench all day.
I don't fart, Kevin.
Oh my god, that's so... You know what? I'm gonna get it.
These are the Garden Light veggie cakes. I found them at Costco, but apparently you can also find them at Target. So just let you know what I'm eating. 3 points for 1, 5 points for 2, and then I'll get a point back for a cup of broccoli. Broccoli! Don't get us in trouble. Don't get us in trouble.
It smells like broccoli butts everywhere.
He's lying. I don't fart. The broccoli is processing, and he will not ever be a part of that process.
What process?
Other than the consumption.
What process are you talking about?
No.
I really hope I'm not going to be part of the process of the broccoli turning into gas inside of your body.
The broccoli elimination process.
Ah!
He was a part of the broccoli consumption process, but no man or woman will ever be a part of the broccoli elimination process.
Oh no!
We're actually in the vehicle because Kevin has to go to the hardware store to get filters for his house. And it's because of him cursing us, we now have a job. So we are going for, what are we going for?
Headache.
We're going for headache and chest pains. Headache, chest pains. That is a hell of a combination. But it's for a 72-year-old male, and it's like 5 minutes down the road. So that's what we're heading to, and I will let you know what we have after our job. Bye.
I'm taking pictures of me while I'm driving.
There's no broccoli farts in here. Stop it. You're such a liar.
I'm lying. I'm fibbing.
Alright, so we just had a call. It was like super intense.
Super.
A 72-year-old male. We got called for chest pain and a headache. So when we get there,
we did the normal, this is the, not going to be a serious call when we got it.
So we get there and the guy's like writhing in pain. He's like, my back really hurts. It doesn't hurt in my chest anymore, but it's like across my back. I can't feel my legs. And then he just looked really ashen, which is like a gray color. He got really like pale, and he started saying, I really can't breathe. I'm not getting any air. So we're like, holy crap, this guy is a AAA. So we got him out to the truck, and as soon as we laid him down, he's like, my stomach, my stomach, my stomach. We did an abdominal assessment, pinpointed that it was right lower abdominal pain with extreme rebound tenderness, which is another really bad sign. So we started an IV. We gave him some fluid because his pressure went from like 127 systolic down to like 80 systolic. So it's hard to say. He doesn't have any dark colored stool. He hasn't had any vomiting. This was a very acute onset. It actually woke him up from sleep with the sharp pain, which is another indicator that it's a possible AAA. So our BLS was wonderful. So shout out to the wonderful BLS who got there quickly and moved quickly and listened to instruction very thoroughly. So we got the patient to the hospital and they did a bedside scan. The doctor said she didn't see anything out of the ordinary. She did see his artery that it looked like it might have been like thinning, but not as like a AAA that we can see. They're going to do some more testing. They're going to run some labs to see if it wasn't an MI, because it wasn't a STEMI. It didn't show up on the EKG as a STEMI.
Although he was bradycardic.
He was bradycardic, but he was also in a lot of pain. So sometimes when somebody is in a lot of pain, they can vagal themselves down and their heart rate can go down, but that doesn't also explain the blood pressure. That can happen sometimes with a vagal episode, but the pressure dropped as soon as he stood up, which is not a good sign. So there was a orthostatic change in his blood pressure, which means, like, you know, you stand up, it drops. But his heart rate didn't have an orthostatic change because he's taking metoprolol, which is a beta blocker, and that will keep your heart rate down. So this was an interesting case. Lots of detective work is going to go on in here, way more beyond our scope that we can do in the field, but we did what we were trained to do to get him to the hospital safely and avoid catastrophe or this patient going into cardiac arrest. So that is the first call of the day. We're pulling into the Home Depot parking lot so Kevin can get his home filters, and I'm going to start.
I know, I have a hazardous atmosphere in my house, apparently.
He has an atmosphere hazard, and we have an atmosphere hazard. You missed the blowout from earlier, but it wasn't me and my broccoli. It was Kevin.
Oh my gosh, it was.
It was Kevin.
Look at this. I get all the blame for the hazardous atmosphere all the time now.
Well,
It's really not my fault. It's really not.
Alright, enjoy your trip into Home Depot. I'm going to get my chart started.
I will. I'm all tangled.
So we just pulled up to Jolie Moon's in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. This is a hot spot for Italian specialties. And Kevin is actually planning his lunch today. He got the sandwich of the day, which is...
It is boar's head ham, turkey, king something cheese, which looked like pepper jack cheese. I don't know, maybe that's that yellow stuff. And coleslaw. And then I also got, because I like their chicken salad, a thing of chicken salad.
Yum.
And I'm really hungry, so I'm going to probably eat one of the two right now and then one of the two later.
Alright, sounds good. Alright.
Yeah, good stuff.
Get at it.
Good stuff. And then hopefully it gives me gas.
No, hopefully not. That would be scary. We're driving around sightseeing all these beautiful large and in charge houses that we can't afford. Brick wall.
Looks like an abbey.
Brick wall entrances and long driveways to these wonderful
Little gardener's house.
beach house. And some of them are older houses, but they're still absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of old money in this town. It's gorgeous. Sky's nice and blue today. A little purple porta potty and a large dumpster right up Kevin's alley.
That's right.
This house is under contract.
I like the door in that house.
I love the house. The little
Pretty.
porch is nice.
This one's cool too. I like it. Yellow.
You
The
just
black
like it because it has black windows.
Yeah, the black windows. Where it's at.
Lots of pretty houses over here. It's a beautiful beach town. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this house. Love it. Love the porches. Woo, it's bumpy.
We're back to Main Street.
And we're back to the main highway. Show 'em on. Whoa. Just plugged in my food. I'm getting hungry because I smell Kevin's delicious smelling sandwich. Look at that thing. It smells so good.
It looks so good. It tastes so good.
It smells really good. It smells like coleslaw, like a little bit. There's like coleslaw on it. Yeah, that's what I smell. The vinegary stuff. But I plugged in my food. We're watching House of Gucci documentary, not the movie with Lady Gaga. This is the actual documentary of the peeps. And then I'm having my carrots, which are 0 points, and then a point back for the non-starchy veggie. So that's what we're doing now. We're just going to relax for a couple minutes because there's a standby at 1 o'clock. I'm not sure if they're going to send us or not to that. But anyway, listen. We just called a critical care unit to go pick up our guy and bring him to a level up hospital for probably surgery. And the comments say that he's vented now. So I'm hoping that he didn't like rupture and take a poop downwards in his status, because he was relatively on the stabler side when we brought him to the emergency room. He was an emergent case. I hate this focus, man. I gotta figure out what's going on here. Okay, so he was like stable when we brought him in, except for his blood pressure was a little low, but they are shipping him out. They're shipping him out to another hospital. Okay. So he was pretty serious.
He's as serious as my sandwich. It's delicious. It's 10:45 in the morning and I'm eating lunch.
I have some serious carrots. I'm about to chow down like a bunny wabbit.
It's stinking.
We're on our way to a cardiac arrest in another unit's primary area. It's very far away. It's like probably at least 25 minutes.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
Probably like a 25-minute ETA. We'll know for sure because the GPS is
10 miles away.
thinking. But it is a male patient in a bed bug ridden.
28 minutes.
28 minutes for cardiac arrest because the primary unit in that area is on another job. So we are going as a backup unit from 28 minutes away. It happens, unfortunately. There is a paid BLS in that town, so hopefully they just either determine that it is a pronouncement or they get their butts to the hospital and not wait on scene for the medics to be coming 28 minutes away. Unfortunately, the facility that the patient is in has a flag on their facility for bed bugs. So that's another really not pleasant aspect of this job. So that's what we're going to now, and I will keep you updated if we are actually going to make it, or if they're going to swap it out with a closer unit, or if it's determined to be a pronouncement, then we get canceled because we're not the primary unit, and then the primary unit will go do the pronouncement when they free up. So we'll keep you updated. We'll let you know. Hello. Oh my God, you look like Derek when you do that.
Oh my God, Derek looks like me. I am older.
Oh, he looks just like his brother. When he smiles, they're like twins. They have the same face.
I know. People say it all the time.
All right. So anyway, according to our last job that we brought to the hospital, that AAA,
oh, poor guy.
It was confirmed to be a AAA. They were trying to transfer him out, and then he actually went into cardiac arrest, and he coded. They worked on him for a while, and then they pronounced him in the ER. He didn't make it, unfortunately. But we were torn as to which hospital to bring him to, but we went with the closest hospital because he was unstable. And the hospital we brought him to could actually handle that type of surgery, but they were choosing to transfer him out because they needed something at that facility that this one didn't have. So, but he didn't make it. So I'm actually happy that we went to the closest hospital because he wasn't stable, and there was a chance that he could have coded in the back of the ambulance with us, and that wouldn't have been fun because you technically can't do really good CPR or work a code effectively in the back of a moving ambulance for a numerous amount of factors. It happens, we do it, yes. Is it ideal? No. But we're happy that we got him to the closest hospital because he was not stable. So we're on our way to this cardiac arrest, 28 minutes away. So we'll keep you updated. Hello. That's a gas passing face.
Not yet.
Alright, so we were canceled. We were actually unassigned. There has been no other unit assigned to it yet, which leads me to believe that this was determined to be a patient pronouncement. And that means that when the primary unit frees up, they will be assigned to go do that pronouncement. And the reason why they do that is because they don't want to take us, an available unit, out of our primary area to go do a patient pronouncement, which is declaring somebody deceased, with a doctor's consult and our monitor to just confirm. They don't want to take us available out of our primary because then our primary is not covered for a patient that doesn't require an active resuscitation. Those are big words. Do you like that?
I would have just said they're going to keep us available to help alive people.
Yeah, they're going to keep us available, and AKA, they're keeping us available to help alive people. But I was all like technical and sounded important and
stuff. Sounded very smart there.
Yeah.
All that broccoli growing your brain cells.
Broccoli is high in calcium. It's good for your bones, but it also triggers brain power.
Yes. Increases dopamine uptake.
Yes.
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 It makes you feel good.
Nature said it.
Smile. I shaved for this today. Just so
I'm so glad you shaved. Thank you for being thoughtful enough to shave and look neat for the people.
I know.
I shaved too.
Looks good. Looking good. Broccoli also makes females grow facial hair.
I'm the least hairiest female you'll ever meet. I don't even grow hair on my legs, but that's TMI, and
whoa, that is way TMI. Let's talk about resuscitation and those big words again.
Resuscitation.
What else
nation, creation, station, elation, vibration,
vacation.
I
gotta be a pronouncement.
Oh, see? Pronouncement. It's a pronouncement. So, yep. Alright, we're going back to post.
Alright.
I'm almost hungry.
I already ate lunch.
It's 12 o'clock, and we're going to know soon whether we're being assigned to that standby or not. Standby at the State Police Academy to watch the applicants do their physical fitness tests, and this is where they weed out the work!
Obviously, we already passed it.
Alright, so we were just assigned the standby, and they gave us like an hour heads up. We just have to be there by 1 o'clock. So in the meantime, we are driving around looking at beautiful homes in Seagirt, New Jersey. And they are fantastic. So pretty. Again, old money out this way. And just absolutely gorgeous. Look at these homes.
2 steps backwards, yeah. Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah. I don't need commenting at all because I know what I want. Baby, can't you figure it out? What's going on in your heart? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. Summer's over, still getting nowhere, yeah. If winter blows here, baby, I fear we
got double dudes here. Double the dudes.
Double the dudes, double the duty.
Double your pleasure.
Don't disappear. Do you even want me? Do you even worry that I'm gonna love somebody else? Do you think about me when you're feeling lonely by yourself? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? Yeah. One step forward, 2 steps backwards, yeah. Time's about run out to use those big words, yeah. I don't need commenting at all because I know what I want. Baby, dig deep, it's time to make a move on my heart. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to
Y'all, I got my Hot Logic up in this piece, and I'm about to have some lunch before we go over to the standby. I have a cut up turkey burger, I have a half a cup of brown rice, and I have some more broccoli. The whole dish here is 0 points. Kevin is very cautious about me eating broccoli.
I have my reservations about the broccoli eating.
Broccoli?
Broccoli. Yeah, it's not me who's gonna suffer. It's the poor state police cadets that are gonna suffer.
Well, maybe
when they're running and we have to run up to help them, and it's like, "Are you okay? I'm gonna put these in." And then I'm gonna go, "Ah!" Fall down next to him. I'm gonna have a stage up, and the guy's gonna be cardiac arrest, and the state trooper's gonna go, "Oh my God, what the smell?" And then Chrissy's gonna go, "I don't fart." That's what's gonna happen.
that was a very dramatic
I'm just
prediction.
I'm just telling the truth, all right?
All
This
right.
is what's gonna happen.
Alrighty then.
Now eat your broccoli.
I'm gonna eat my cruciferous broccoli. We are currently at the State Police Academy, standing by for the applicants
Diligently.
doing their physical agility testing to get into the academy. We hope that we have no patients today. We did have one yesterday. It was just a minor check me out, and then he got right back in, so that's good. They're about to go running across the yard to over to the gym so they could do their PT testing. And our job is to follow them to make sure no one drops it like it's hot, drops it like it's hot. Actually, we don't want anybody to drop, so.
We don't want any of that.
I have corny jokes today, man. And we were supposed to get coffee before we came over here, and we forgot.
Totally forgot because we was checking out
forgot.
future homes.
We were looking at our future homes in the shore town of Seagirt. So we forgot to get coffee. So now we're both sitting here like, paramedic nap time. But instead, oh, they're stretching. Yeah, we need coffee.
Put your water in your sock, everybody.
Well, we're clear from our standby, and we had a few go down.
But we picked them up.
But we picked them up and brushed them off and shoved them back in.
That's right.
Actually, I think they've lost 3 people out of today that are like dropping out. But it's okay. You tried, man. You got out there and you tried. I give you props because, you know, I could never do that nowadays. Anyway, we went to Wawa and
got some coffee.
Our supervisor, Rick. Rick came by and he met us at Wawa and he treated us to the coffee. He bought us the coffee. So I wound up getting a sugar-free salted caramel latte, 16 ounce. I think it's 2 points. I'm gonna look it up, but I believe it's 2 points because I did not add any extra sugar. It was sugar-free syrup, and I got almond milk for my milk of choice. So
I got this new kind of coffee. It's what they call the super exfoliation.
Please don't exfoliate in this truck. We don't need your exfoliate flake
I'm
roller.
just kidding. I just got regular coffee with skim milk.
Yeah, so
because I need more energy. I need more pep in my zip and zip in my pep.
No, you don't need any more
pimp
energy.
in my vigor.
Your pimp daddy vigor?
My what? I wish I had a pimp so they could beat these dang
I
patients.
want to take a ride on
Stop calling 911!
Oh. Alright, so I broke it down. I'm really mad.
Yes.
I don't know if you can see that.
Yes.
I discovered it when I went to go pee-pee at the academy. I'm not sure if I did it on the door because the door was stuck and I had to like pry it open. So that's probably when I broke my nail. I'm not very happy about it because I literally just got my nails done. So problems. But anyway, we got free coffee. I got a shot of espresso in my coffee, so I'm gonna be like zipping soon. It's really cold out. And we're heading back to post right now to see if we can maybe rest. I don't know, but we've been resting.
I'm resting now. I got all zipped up.
I know. We've been like sitting for 2 hours at the police academy.
Ready to go.
But I don't know. Maybe we'll explore a little bit.
Maybe we can walk around.
Do some walking.
Yeah.
Kevin's back's hurting.
Do some walking around.
So, but
less
thank
sitting,
you.
more walking.
I just want to thank Rick so much. Blood. Thank you, Rick, for the free coffee.
Thank you, Rick. Snoop Ricky Rick.
Alright, so we are responding to a chest pain with hypertension. That's where we're heading to now. We got gas for our vehicle, and now we are delayed by a train choo-choo stop. The train is letting the people on, and then when the train goes by, we'll be able to proceed to our job. So that's our status. Heading to a hypertension.
It's going to leave in a minute. The doors are closing.
Choo-choo! Chug, 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 chug.
Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you, hit you up, I'm on the other side, I miss you.
Alright, so we were canceled to our hypertension chest pain person, and on our way out of being canceled and leaving the neighborhood, we got snagged for another job. This is for a cardiac arrest, and at this time there is no CPR being done, but we are not sure if this is a pronouncement or not because there's no EMS or police on scene. But the caller, the family, whoever's with the patient, whoever discovered the patient, is not doing CPR. They're refusing to do CPR. So we're not sure the status of whether or not it's going to be a pronouncement or if it's a workable code. So that's what we're doing now. We're on our way. We are about 7 minutes and 45 seconds away, and we will let you know the status of our job and our poor patient who is suffering a cardiac arrest after the job.
Afterwards.
Afterwards. Not during.
I mean, we could.
Because we have our hands full.
We could.
And that's
that
HIPAA. That would be like
pas.
HIPAA violation.
Faux pas.
So we'll let you know afterwards. Good.
I have FOMO. Right? What's that?
What's
FOMO?
FOMO?
FOMO, fear of missing out, right?
Oh.
FOMO?
It's a new one to me.
Or YOLO.
I know YOLO.
You know YOLO? I know Rolo.
I wish I had a Rolo right now. They're so good.
Rolo!
Oh my god, do you ever stick a Rolo inside of a croissant roll and then bake it?
No.
You get like chocolate caramel croissants. So good. Stick a Rolo in a croissant and let me know in the comments if you tried it. So delicious. We just had some espresso. Very good. We're having some epic lighting issues. Alright, so that job
so bright.
That job,
see my face, so bright.
That job was a pronouncement. We pronounced him. And I drove back. For those of you who don't believe that I drive. I do drive, but I can't vlog.
It was scary.
I can't vlog and drive at the same time. And I don't drive scarily.
Very scary.
If you listen, you survived the ride. I don't drive scarily, and we're back at post safely. What was that? I'm still like,
I buckled all the seatbelts I could find.
I'm still on a caffeine high right now, and I'm about to take a couple laps around the building because it's cold out and it's windy, so I'm gonna force myself to go walk. And Kevin's gonna go write his chart, and then I'm gonna go in and maybe rest. I need to drink water because I need to flush that caffeine out, and I'm still upset about breaking my nail. I'm very sad. Take a moment of silence for my nail, please. God bless.
God bless the nail.
Well, I tried to do a couple of laps around the building, but it was just so cold and so windy out that my ears were hurting, and I could not do anymore. I try to do like 1 mile spurts multiple times in the day. I try to do that at least twice, sometimes 3 times or 4 times if we're not that busy, and I try to get anywhere from like 1 mile to 4 miles a day in walking around the building when the weather permits. It is absolutely freezing out. I probably could have tolerated it if it wasn't for the wind. Now you can see how red my face is. My ears are actually hurting. So I came inside and decided to organize my cooler for lunch, my cooler bag. But anyway, Kevin finished his chart. We are going to try to find something interesting to watch on TV. And so there's another unit in the system right now that has a really pretty serious MVA going on right now. One of them is a traumatic arrest, which they have already left the scene with, and they're on the way to the hospital. And the other patient is still on scene. I don't really know what's going on with that one. They haven't updated anything on the radio yet, but a second ALS unit was requested. However, that unit is like way down in the south, and we are nowhere near that area to be called in for assistance. So it is really cold out. I'm not even sure, like, let me see how even cold it is, because it's super windy and frigid out, and I'm thinking it's probably like 35 degrees at least. Let me see. Where we are, it is 35 degrees. But it's windy, so it feels way colder than that. But anyway, Kevin, do you have any words? He's a man of many words, apparently.
I am a man of many words.
Is your caffeine wearing off?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get caught up on some stuff, you know. We've been running around. Trying to lay flat. Make my back feel good.
Butt pillow! Did you bring your butt pillow?
Butt. Yes, it's in the truck.
I mean, like, oh, you don't need your butt pillow in the office?
Yes.
Alright, so.
Okay,
yeah.
so.
We're gonna chill out for a little bit. Chill. I have an apple for later. I just washed it, cleaned it, prepared it for when I'm hungry. I can snarf it up my snout. We got a job for seizures, and it was in another unit's coverage area. So we got out of the office, we came out to the truck, and we were canceled immediately, unassigned from it, and the other unit that was supposed to get the job got the job. So now we're driving around because this town is beautiful, especially at night, and especially on Sunday when it's not that, like, there's not a lot of traffic and not a lot of people out. So I'm going to show you some footage of the shops that are out here. They're beautiful.
Take you off. I came in way too strong, cannot keep it low key. Got me drugged, your pheromones hit the roof. Bottle your taste.
Well, that didn't last long. Sightseeing, driving around, because we are getting a call for hypertension, sick person. So yeah, that's what we're going for now. Another job, and it is 6:12. Skating by, almost shift change, and of course, boom, the shift change call. The espresso I drank earlier is starting to wear off. I'm getting tired. So my dialogue is getting slower.
Yeah, it's getting late. It's
Yeah.
time to go home and eat dinner.
It's time to go home. I'm also hungry again. Kevin's hungry again. And we just need to go home. So we're gonna go take care of this hypertension sick person, see what the deal is. Hopefully we'll get canceled. We get to make our way back to post, and our relief will be here soon.
It's really a bad reception out there. Where you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me? I've lost you, but I need you.
I am so angry right now. I'm not happy. So we got that call for the hypertension sick person. Her pressure was a little bit high, but she just took her medicine just before we got there. So she was asymptomatic, and we were able to release her to the BLS, which are the EMTs, and they were able to take her to the hospital without us. So then we get all the way back to post. It's 6:45, and then the night crew called me and said that they had shut the unit down and moved them somewhere else. So nobody told us that the unit was shutting down. So at 6:45, another job comes in. First of all, this job is like 25 minutes away, so we have to go to there. We didn't get to the job till 7:15, and then we realized that this person's very sick. They have a AAA, just like our call this morning. It's like deja vu. Elderly male, right lower quadrant pain. He was diagnosed with a AAA. He had like some kind of stent put in, but he's experiencing 10 out of 10 excruciating pain in the right lower quadrant. His blood pressure's through the roof. It was like 240 over 140. We did it multiple times. His EKG was okay. He was in an AFib with a history of AFib, but the blood pressure was high. The pain was high. The pain was in the same spot as our patient from earlier with the AAA that coded. So we were like, we're going straight to the hospital, like right now. So I handed off my keys to one of the EMTs, and they drove my truck, and I jumped in with my partner, and we started an IV. We gave him some fentanyl for pain, and we just managed him on the way to the hospital. So we're here now. My partner's inside turning over the patient, and then we're going to get out of here as fast as we can so we can go back to post. So when we get back to post, we have to take all of the medicine out of the truck, bring it into the office, lock everything up, because the unit is shutting down tonight. So that's a bit of a pain in the butt, because currently it's 7:30. I'm supposed to leave at 7 o'clock, but we are at a hospital that is literally like a half an hour away from our post. And then when we get back, we have to do all that prep. So I'm not probably going to get out of here until like 8:15, and then it takes me 40 minutes to get home. So I'm not getting home anytime soon. So I'm not happy about it. Kevin's not happy about it. My daughter's home, his daughters are home, and we need to get home. We're single, I'm a single parent. My partner is not, but his wife's off with their other child playing soccer. So we need to get home. And this is not an ideal situation. It happens. We have to be flexible. You have to expect it. But the fact that our unit's shutting down tonight, nobody told us, is really why we're angry. Because at 6:45, we would have had relief. So we wouldn't have gotten stuck with this late job. So that's kind of annoying that this happened. But I guess it is what it is. And still at 7:30, we haven't heard from anybody advising us that the unit's shutting down. So I guess we kind of had to figure that out ourselves. But anyway, Kevin's on his way back. We're going to get out of here, go back to post, and go home, hopefully, and not get snagged on the way back. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate your support. If you could, please hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so that you're notified every time I post. Follow me on Instagram at everyday_tidbits and Facebook at everydaytidbits, because I would love for you to be a part of my YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook family. I hope everyone's being safe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Good night. Bye.
and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. Found myself in between the lines, underneath your bed.